Welcome to Sweaty Time Pro Wrestling, a podcast where I and my good friend James watch professional wrestling. We're doing something a little different today, a little strange, a little wacky, a little live maybe? That's right, if you are not already a Patreon subscriber, make sure you do so as we are in the middle of the tail end of the Pledgeathon 2023. Bow, bow, bow.
Wait, and my name's James. I don't think we introduced me. Hey, guys.
Okay, cool.
I've been streaming now for 10 hours.
Yes.
Oh, a mocha latte. Wheezing the juice.
Hell yeah.
I was going to tweet out, I was watching a Pauly Shore movie, and I was going to just like, all he wanted to do was wheeze the juice.
Just let him wheeze the juice.
Man, jury duty, I wrote a review on Letterboxd that simply was this. Jury Duty is an amazing movie ruined by Pauly Shore.
I'm more surprised you saw Jury Duty.
Oh, no, it's so good. I was like, oh, this is the perfect kind of trash. This is what I want. This is what I need.
Okay, is it funny? Is it a comedy?
There are very good jokes, but Pauly Shore's performance, it seemed like he was on Quaaludes.
He might have been.
Probably.
What was it, 90, 94, 95?
Yeah, how do you know that? Sean.
Yo, dude, you don't know that I'm not Pauly Shore.
I do
I'm just going
know.
to leave it at that. You don't know that. Have you ever seen me and Pauly Shore in the same room at the same time?
You weren't crying when Mitzi died, so...
That's because I'm always crying. You never know when I'm not crying.
All right. Never not crying.
Never not crying. AK-47, gone, not forgotten.
Yay!
I still don't know what that is a reference to.
To Andrew Koenig, his brother-in-law, and that was his nickname.
It feels weird having discovered it now.
It feels weird.
It's a little, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for breaking down that deep lore from Never Not Funny. Down. But like, it feels, I don't know, like you ever have a mystery solved and you're like, well, what do I live for now?
We got a mystery to solve. The coolest pup in town is a Scooby. A pup named
Scooby-Doo.
Yo, bro, my name's Scooby-Doo and I like to chill. And I also like to eat a bunch of pills. Yeah, Scooby-Doo, he eats a pill.
My name's Quick Draw McGraw and I have a gun.
Yeah.
All Americans should have a gun.
Yeah.
Guns are great. Guns are great. I feel comfortable making this joke based on James's t-shirt.
Yeah. I have a t-shirt that says, go fuck your gun. Another Never Not Funny thing.
And a good message. For true.
Sean,
James.
what are we doing today? We are having a blast because it's, I'm almost done with this goddamn stream. Or maybe I'm going to keep going till I pass out. Guess how many patrons, new ones we've gotten so far?
21.
Nope, we got a whole 0. R2 R2 up to the pledge. So that's more than something, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me double check. Do we have another? Oh, wait, we got a new patron, fuckers.
Let them know.
Hold on, but it's not reflecting.
Shit.
It's not, hold on. Let me go to MLM Pod.
You motherfucking pieces of shit. Thank you so much. We do love you and care for you deeply. You trash bag degenerates.
I think the newest, does this reflect? Do we have 22 patrons now? It still says we only have 21 patrons. What if one person left? I think we just need to wait for it to update, but it looks like beep, 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 beep. My newest biggest fan, it's the fourth bro.
Fourth motherfucking bro.
Hold on. Did someone leave the Patreon? We need to check this out real quick.
Guys, we got a mystery to solve, so all you Scooby-Doos, get ready for your act, and do not hold back. For if this mystery gets solved, then Scooby-Doo, I'm gonna suck your dick.
All right, yes, we
That's
have...
a fact.
Why would a patron have left within...
They had a feeling I was gonna suck Scooby-Doo's dick, and they're like, you know what? I don't know if I can support anyone who hangs out with a dude who publicly says he's gonna suck a cartoon dog's dick.
All right.
So I apologize.
All right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. It just hasn't updated. It hasn't updated.
EC dub. EC dub.
EC dub fucking sucks.
Yo, you get the fuck out of here. Raven wears like shredded shorts and he's like crazy. And then there's Sandman. He drinks beer and he's like a construction worker and he drinks beer and he's my dad. And I love Sandman because he's my dad.
Hold on, I'm changing this.
All right. I'm going to talk about
22. I'm done now. I changed it. I'm good at my job.
Okay, good. I'm proud of you.
Are we still recording? We are still recording. Sean, what we are doing today because of this live stream, we are doing a watch along of 3 episodes of Los Luchadores. They're all about 20 minutes long, so it'll be about the same length of how long it takes us to discuss a single episode of wrestling.
Los Luchadores!
And somehow it will be, I don't know, an hour shorter than us discussing a 9-track ICP album. Better not get us a full album because it will take us, I don't know, 2 hours and 40 minutes, I think was our longest one for Amazing Jekyll Brothers.
Oh, was it really?
I think so.
We have a problem.
That was the recording.
And then it got edited down to somehow more time, which is
it got edited
found so
up.
many things to talk about. Well, he's like, thankfully the nice thing about Los Luchadores is that I don't need to understand Los Luchadores to enjoy Los Luchadores.
Los Luchadores, the faceless heroes, turbine together. All right, so guys, we are going to start this. If you're watching on stream, it will be for you to view. However, I will still count us in for people who are just watching it. I'll try to also include the audio track itself nicely side-chained in a future date for people listening as a podcast. So are you ready? We are going to watch Los Luchadores Confrontation in the Constellations. If you search on YouTube, Mostly Lovin' Lucha, you will find this. I will also link on our Discord.
Yeah, and shouts out to Bugmain.
Yay, Bugmain. All right.
Bugmain.
We are starting in 5. It'll be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Sean, are you seeing this?
I am seeing this. I
gotta turn this down.
I gotta enjoy this man's mask. He's got like a great Muda mask going on.
Muda!
But he's also like, he's much whiter than I would expect him to be. Our hero's opponent tonight.
Wait, our hero's, okay.
His opponent is very, I don't want to say Caucasian because he might just be very light-skinned, but he is very light-skinned.
I believe this was filmed in Canada. So I wonder if any Canadian wrestlers of note partook in this shit.
Oh, man. I don't think Brian Cage is Canadian, but like, what if he was?
And he was here, wrestling?
Yeah, the machine,
Get that
baby.
Rudo. They say Rudo a lot in this show.
I mean, that makes sense. Because they don't really have, Mexican wrestling doesn't have traditional baby faces and heels. They have Technicos and Rudos.
Whoa, look at that nearly sold out crowd. Yeah! That dude looks familiar, who is there. He looks like a Power Ranger. I wonder if, pre-being a Power Ranger.
He kind of reminds me, he also ended up playing Chester later in The Fairly Odd Parents. He's ended up being a big voice actor guy. He was someone's best friend in some family-based sitcom.
Oh, I don't know.
The actor I'm talking about? Fuck. He's whoever takes over Chester from Frankie Muniz.
Yo,
why does this man have not?
No.
Whoa.
It looks like doe eyes, but you are thinking of Rich from Step by Step.
Yes, Rich. I wasn't sure if it was Step by Step.
Yes, it was. And he plays the best friend. Two doors, the faceless heroes, turbine together.
I also kind of think everyone in the early 2000s looks like Rich from Step by Step, including the sidekick and his ever so highlighted hair.
Dude, this song used to get me so hype, I would just push my brother around while it was playing. Oh man, I love Turbine.
Levi James is such a... Sarah Carter is also a very Canadian name. Did you look up who these actors were?
What?
Did we look up who these actors were?
Turbine and Lobo have not been in anything of note, but Sarah
Shouts
Chalk, or not Sarah Chalk, what was her name?
Sarah Carter. If this turned out to be Sarah Chalk, I'd lose my shit. She's just the missing Becky. Oh my gosh.
She's in a lot of shows like sci-fi stuff these days.
Yo, she was also in the Dead or Alive movie and Final Destination 2.
Whoa, wait. She was well, Final Destination 2 I believe is hella Canadian, so that makes sense. But did you say House of the Dead?
No, Dead or Alive.
Oh, okay.
The fighting game.
Wait,
the fighting game.
I watched that a few weeks ago.
She's in it, baby. I don't know who she is, but according to Google, and Smallville, which is nice because there were, some people I loved in Smallville who do not turn out to be such nice people.
And guess what? Smallville ain't paying them small bills. You get cash money when you play that.
That's why we should all join. I don't want to make NXIVM jokes this episode. I just don't want to do it.
You could have said, that's why I want to join the DC universe. And I'll say, I'll do the DC expanded universe, please. I'm sure you'd like. All right, so there's this kid and his dad saying, you better.
I don't like that he has sunglasses, because we've seen what sunglasses happened. For all of you listening, they take off the sunglasses and they don't have eyes. So it's body horror. Who expected... A reminder, this is a Fox Kids Saturday morning block of children's television programming. And we've got body horror. So
and you
cool.
love it. You're so horned up for it.
I am, but I was not prepared.
Yes, dude. Just a bunch of luchadors doing a charity baseball match.
Canadian as hell, luchadors.
Yes, of course. It must be the bat. Gotta be a way to add a little...
He says, Ibiza.
It must be the bat.
Ibiza.
Beat on the brat with a baseball bat. Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Lobo Fuerte. You're coming with us.
That is a very interesting voice choice.
I think they all talk like that. Even the kid. The kid's like, oh, Dad, I love you.
Dad, why can't I have eyes anymore?
He says, oh, Dad, give me the sugar water. I need sugar water.
And then they go solve some crimes for Eric Bogosian, criminal, Law and Order, Criminal Intent.
And then
shouts out Vincent D'Onofrio.
Whoa!
That's it.
The eyes are fucked up, man.
Yeah, it
I'm
looks
not
like
prepared.
It looks like raw dough pulled together, like squished together.
Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna raw dog these eyes. I'm still very horny.
I love this show so much.
It's wild. It is just wild swing after wild swing. That again has really nothing to do with professional wrestling.
Which we should there's aliens and.
Oh yeah, I think most of it is aliens.
No. Sometimes it's poorly aged, even for the time, Polynesian gods.
Oh, okay. Wait, is the dog a Polynesian god or is he an alien?
No, he's not. No, a man who was very evil, his evilness got transported into the dog.
Oh, of course.
Via science.
Oh, science!
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know we're getting science in these episodes now, too.
Totally mathematical.
Okay. Rhombus.
Oh, damn.
Go with Maria and start
Turbine's fucking gear every time.
We must ensure that
Anytime Turbine is on screen and he is wearing clothes, it's inspiring.
This show makes me wish I were, it kind of pisses me off. It makes me pissed at my parents. I could have been living in this area. We could have been working in these sets and having a blast. But instead, it's I got to go to the flower store or, hey, got to make automotive racking. No, we could have been making film. We could have been making Santo movies for a Canadian children audience.
Bret Hart could have made Santos movies. If instead of
Sean, just real quick, I started watching a Santos movie, a Santo movie, and
a Santovi.
For some weird reason, the people who have the distribution rights recently dubbed it, so it sounds so because it's like a digital recording over something from the 80s or 70s, it sounds so like it's an uncanny valley of audio.
Yeah, where like I can't imagine that matches well to like because they have sound effects still. At some point, someone was walking on gravel in the 80s, and now it sounds like they're walking on gravel in the 80s, but speaking over it in the 2020s.
Yeah, because they have the music and a lot of the Foley work that's original, but all the audio of people. It's like, dude, just give us the Spanish audio and subtitle it.
That's such a bummer. It's like, and I don't know exactly why it's so difficult to find Bruce Lee movies with like in Chinese. I can never find dubs of Bruce Lee movies. I can only find subs. Outside of like Enter the Dragon.
No, it would be flipped, right? Or do you want them in?
Oh no, I want them subbed.
Okay.
Subtitles,
so,
yes. I can only find dubs. I can never find subs.
Also, I need to see if side chaining is working.
Is it?
Well, they need to talk now. Hello.
Activate.
Okay, yeah, it's working.
Nice,
Also,
nice.
I apologize for the podcast viewer, like people listening on podcasts. It's like, yeah, dude, it's you know it's working.
Also, for all of you listening to the podcast, we have like and you can like link up and listen and watch along with us now, and then we proceed to not talk about the episode.
Well, there's
so many-
one thing that I love that's about to happen.
Yeah, so no, I feel bad because I'm distracted. I'm assuming this is a Santa Claus Conquers the Martian situation, where they need Los Lobos to like save their race via wrestling.
Sean, you know me, I'm a scooter kid. Look
Yes.
at this fucker.
Get the fun! Oh,
Hell yeah.
why does he still have wheels if it can fly?
Woo. So he can still do cool shit.
He's doing the coolest shit in the world.
No, he's
Defying
not.
gravity. Defying gravity is cool as hell. All the musical theater kids in the late aughts will tell you thusly. Defying gravity is some pretty sweet stuff.
Also, I apologize that for the stream.
Why did he come back?
Oh,
Sorry.
dang, just throwing. Oh, it hit his shin. You
Why
can't
did he-
fake that.
I ain't them.
Oh, shit. Except he's one of them, though.
Oh yeah, even though you should tell because he's a child wearing sunglasses.
Oh, damn. Insane.
I forgot this motorcycle rides 90 degrees up a building.
Uh-huh.
On some spaceship run by some dude named Ding Dong.
Nick Noy.
And he's gonna be fighting for his life on intergalactic pay-per-view.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
This is like the one episode I've seen about actual wrestling.
No,
Every time you bring me on for Los Luchadores, it is never about actual wrestling.
there's one that is so about, like, it's Blue Demon
Okay.
Jr. style.
You were telling me that, yes.
Uh-huh.
Spaceship.
And I'm getting Santa Claus Conquers the Martians, but wrestling.
I-
Which is awesome, because I do love Santa Claus Conquers the Martians.
Uh-huh. But I
That's okay.
think...
Have you seen that one?
Yes, I've seen it
Okay.
riff tracked.
But you got yourself.
Ooh, you should
Or
you
Mystery
should
Science
see it.
Theatered.
Go back.
Throw it the OG if you ever get a chance. It's fun.
Find a way.
I can't.
Actually,
And I think
I
it's
think I
free.
did because
There's nothing.
I watched it at, like, when my brother was in a, what's it called? An inpatient, outpatient style rehab.
I'm glad I did not make a joke there.
He ended up becoming friends with a lot of the people, so we then went to one of their houses, and I was just like hanging out because they had to go to a meeting, and I just started watching Santa Claus Conquers the Martians because I was like, this shit rocks.
It does. It's goofy and it's very feel good. Like it hits its sentimental moments, I think, very wholesomely. It's been a couple years.
Mm-hmm.
Don't quote me on this if this is an incredibly problematic movie.
Sean,
Yes.
if you were to be abducted by aliens in this style, what would they make you do?
Oh, instead of like professional wrestling because I don't have the arms or core strength to do it?
Oh, you just have no experience in it, yeah?
I mean, I beat the APA in WWF No Mercy. I think I know how to work a headlock. What would I do if I was kidnapped by aliens, a la Santa Claus or Los Lobos?
Yeah.
I feel like probably like trivia based on like 1970s sitcoms.
Okay, well, 1970 sitcoms, you like those?
Maybe 60s sitcoms.
That's even more perplexing.
Maybe specifically like Dick Van Dyke Show. Well, no, there's a couple of great 60s sitcoms.
Okay.
Dick Van Dyke Show is an old timer. Yo,
is this a
man
wrestler?
is a lion. I don't know. I don't recognize him. I don't know if they ever got actual wrestlers on this show.
Well, maybe like at the time, like, hey, we're not like this is just our first big break, and then they become big.
Maybe I don't recognize him. What's the name of this episode?
It's probably a chance that the name of this episode's Confrontations in the Constellation. Oh, is that like in North Korea? Is that a riff off that name?
Oh, what is conflict? That's conflict in North Korea, right?
Conflict in Korea. Well, this is Confrontation in the Constellation, so it could be.
Yeah. Eric Bischoff is gonna show up and save the world. That's such a weird fucking story, man. I'm still, oh my gosh.
But, oh man, when she has like art around her belly button, it is very attractive.
Sarah Carter is awesome. And makes me want to see the Dead or Alive movie.
Oh, it's very good. Eric Roberts is in it just chewing scenery.
Oh, let's fucking go.
Dang, is he in Mortal Kombat? That's how he was moving.
Oh shit. Do you remember this character's name? The wrestler?
No. It might be said again.
Okay.
Nicole had to take out her lip ring because a dentist told her she should. And
least you could do is help.
She's like, what should I get, like an eyebrow or like a set, like trying to figure out another piercing. I was like, don't get an eyebrow. She wanted like a cheek piercing. I was like, please don't do that. Like it just, and I said, you should get they're on pay-per-view now. I said you should get a belly button piercing because those are so hot. And she's like, no, why? That's trashy. I was like, yeah, but it's the hot kind of trashy.
Yeah. Listen, I'm all about. I walked around the entire day, just flannel, undershirt, unbuttoned, those kind of work pants that aren't really work pants, but they're like work pants. I felt great, man.
So
it's like good trash.
So
good trash is good trash.
So Torchy Berry woke up, turned on stream, saw me in nothing but a tight t-shirt and bikini bottom, said, I've been awake for 5 minutes, what the fuck am I watching? Turned that off, opened up her door, and then saw you walk half naked and like, I guess the dudes around me are just showing it today.
Oh my, is it hot boy summer already?
Oh yeah, daddy.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Yes!
I forgot Lobo Vision. God.
No, hold on. Oh, you forgot about Lobo Vision? I think it's just in
Lobo
this.
Vision. Wait, what the fuck is Lobo Vision? Why do they have eyes on this, specifically Lobo branded cameras in this like interplanetary wrestling ring?
Okay, then maybe Lobo Vision is in multiple episodes, and this is just what they have to use to stream this pay-per-view. Are you sure this isn't The Undertaker?
This might be The Undertaker. Also, Torchy Berry said she only left for 5 minutes.
Torchy's still here.
Yeah,
but that's because you live together.
As long as we don't live together.
Oh, so
Torchy's been here as long as we've been streaming Gladiator Begins. What is Gladiator Begins, by the way?
It's such a fun PSP game. You should play it sometime.
Sweet. Okay.
Real quick, Torchy, did you mean those dates that you sent? Did you mean April dates? Because they might have all said March dates.
Mm-hmm. And if you are wondering, we are no longer in March. For all the listeners of this podcast.
And I'll be honest, I didn't think anything of it. I was like, yeah, this makes sense.
Who is this guy?
He's a lion. Oh, dang. What?
You can't kill the cat. That's the first rule Thomas Lennon taught us.
They just shot him so hard that he poofed.
Oh, gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, is this a Timmy Turner situation where it's good to poof?
What is this, Bible Man, where all the villains would just explode into a skeleton?
They're also usually pretty anti-Semitic.
Oh, yeah.
Anti-Semitic Santa. If you have not listened to that episode, was that mostly speaking Sentai that we did,
Yeah,
Bible Man?
Pissmas
Or was that
last
Pissmas?
year.
That was Pissmas, yeah. If you have not listened to that episode of Pissmas,
Warrior might that.
wow.
Okay, so
Just wow. Yeah.
Sean, are you
Yes.
good March 23rd?
Yeah, I can do March 23rd.
All right, hell yeah.
You sure you don't want to do April 23rd?
I mean, April 23rd, shit.
Okay, you two know. I mean, I'm already cleared up March 23rd. So you guys better get your time machines and come meet me so we
What?
can talk about some John Cena fathers.
I just show up at your house March 23rd, 2024, and I'm like, all right, dude, you said you could hang.
And then you turn around and you're like, Sean, where are you? And I'll be like, I've watched Invisible Dad so many times, I've become the Invisible Dad.
Hell yeah.
And then I do fun pranks for the community. On behalf of the community, I do fun pranks. To keep their evil real estate mogul away from my youth center. So I can learn kickflips.
Juice?
Use?
Seriously, Turbine is
there.
like Guy Fieri before Guy Fieri.
To enjoy your hospitality.
Who is this man?
Want to stay, man? You'd make an excellent addition to the Lucha Libre Federation.
Is he Richard Ferrazzi?
No, thank you.
The auto-generated
No, I'm running the ship now, and I'll see the
which subtitles sometimes are so off.
starting with this brave young man here.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm only like half listening. Wait, what do they say?
Didn't know at first, but he came through.
I don't know.
I'm gonna miss you.
All right, fair enough. I feel like this guy has to be Richard Ferrazzi.
I wish we had luchadors on Fadas.
You do now, Eljo.
Yeah, I wish we had luchadors on fat ass. You do now, lads.
We gotta go. We gotta go. This boy is a child that doesn't even have eyes. Ser-
Luchador on the planet Fedas.
Wait, what? Did you give him a mask with like normal eyes? Because that's
Hold
very
on.
rude if you did.
How do I?
Okay, that's cool.
Wait, but no, you should have the like mesh over it.
You're saying I look weird?
Over the eye?
Yeah.
He's a proud Cyclopean.
It just
Let him know.
It looks.
Let him know.
It looks like a prolapsed anus.
That's like, okay, true. That's not an incorrect take. But like for their planet, that's a great look. The prolapsed anus is like the next tight jeans or bootcut jeans.
I gotta open
Or
up the window.
Jinko jeans. Why? You feel like a prolapsed anus?
I wish.
Me too.
All right, I'm gonna open up this window and then we will start the next ep.
Could you imagine being a prolapsed anus and then you could but it's like so long and so prolapsed that you could sit at your computer and then take your prolapse out and put it in the bathroom so that you could poop while you're doing work at your desk?
Okay, at first I thought you were just being like real fucking gross and whatnot, but this is a excellent idea.
Thank you. Dinner's ready. I gotta go.
Like a situation where you're the just colon you can like roll out and then just like
Yes.
slap it anywhere you want to make brown.
It's like the red carpet, but the brown carpet.
But I mean more like just we lost so many viewers after you said that.
Oh no. I'm so-
Okay, I need to close this window. Sean, talk amongst yourself.
Oh man, I clearly can't. The last time I did, I came up with we are not roommates. The last time I talked, I came up with a terrible idea that scared away viewers by the droves. So let's come up. You know what? We're gonna come up with a brand new idea. It's gonna be real wholesome. It's gonna be real chill. It is lore, so maybe that's true. All right, that's a good point. The answer is maybe. Me and Torchy might be roommates. Like, real wholesome invention. If you've listened to any of the Sway Time Pro Wrestling podcast, you know James pushed something called the Dominator for a long time. And it's not great. So it's the opposite. I want to take it in the opposite direction. So, like, okay, so the Dominator was being mean to pets.
Dogs,
in an invention.
specifically.
I say, what if it scented car scents that smell like Dominators? Damn it!
Okay, I thought you were saying I thought you were going on like, hey, we have a Dominator. It used
Don't
to
have a Dominator.
well, I mean, it used to like crush. It didn't crush dogs. You're wildly.
It crushed. I didn't say that this time.
You were
actually.
saying crushing, yes.
I did not bring up the word crushing today at all.
When you were saying sense or whatever, I thought you were going to say sentient cars. And then maybe those, because dogs hate cars. Oh my God, you're so right. Dogs hate cars.
Would like to invent Owen Wilson, if that is possible.
And then these dogs are getting scared by all these sentient cars, like.
But then they get calmed by the sweet, soothing sounds of Owen Wilson's voice, aka Lightning McQueen.
No, they get thrown in the car, and it's just like goes super fast and slams on the brake. Dog is all walking around back there like, oh no, I'm scared. And I'm like, yeah, of course you are. You're a dumb mutt.
Wow. I disagree where this went. This is supposed to be a wholesome invention. A sweet, very nice, bring home to mom style invention.
Okay, so we had the Dominator. This could be like the Dragster or something. Because it'll drag the dogs as well.
It's just a car for you to lock a dog inside of.
And by drag the dog, I don't mean literally, like figuratively. It's like, oh man, this dog's so mangy, it might as well be in the pet cemetery.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, like it's a zombie dog.
Mean. Yeah, okay, it was a Frankenweenie.
Yeah. Man, this dog is so dumb. It thinks it's a human or something.
Oh man, this dog is so sweet. He gives me kisses on the forehead when I get home, and I love him. Am I doing it right?
This dog's so horny.
What?
It's coming right now. You ever seen a dog come?
No, I
shouldn't.
I don't want to.
You're ready for the next episode?
I don't think so. What's it called?
It's Los Luchadores Anxiety Attacks.
My favorite part about this episode is that I have to assume it will be a very well-delivered and understanding discussion of panic disorder and anxiety disorder among a populace just really starting to learn what it means to deal with your own mental disorders. Man, and again, it'll be very fair-handed, even-handed, and I think this is going to be a great step forward for this discussion in television.
Sean, if that's your worries of what's going to be problematic in this episode, hey, you're looking on the bright side. Let's begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
Wait, what's going on in this episode then?
Also, Sean, you can't. We are on a delay, so if people were going with like, they're all of a sudden like, wait, who should I be? When do I play? Oh shoot, I need to turn on subs. Wait, can you still see this?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Hey, it's Lindsay Dorado.
Whoa, they're laughing like hyenas. Dang, he got tagged in. See, this is the kind of tagging that needs to go down in real life, okay?
Oh man, you one of those tag rope nerds.
I am.
I'm like, let it go. I'm free balling it, baby. If you want to get in that ring and start doing some wrestling, I want to see it. Let's fucking go.
If you could be any animal of a fighter, like, what would you be?
A goose, of course.
Oh, you'd be a luchador goose.
Yeah, it'd be a goosador.
Oh shit, dude.
Los Goosadores!
I think we did this for Los Luchadores, and I said a fire ant?
Fire ant? Oh, you want to be Orange Cassidy?
Is that what he is?
Are you familiar? Have we talked about the ant colony at all, or Chikara?
No.
Spoken like someone who truly does not want to talk about Chikara right now.
Oh, no, we've talked about Chikara, but not the ant colony.
So, a big part of Chikara was the ant colony. I think there ended up being like 5 or 6 of them. Guys like Drew Gulak and the wrestler we know today as Orange Cassidy were all various ants. Orange Cassidy was Fire Ant. Drew Gulak was Soldier Ant. I believe there was a green ant whose superpower was green.
When was this?
Chikara was... I want to say Chikara started in 04, 06?
Okay, well, when was this specifically?
The ant colony? Here's the thing. I actually need to watch Chikara because I've never had a chance. I have to figure out how to watch Chikara soon.
Okay.
Because now that the company is closed and all the terrible people, I don't think really get too much money out of it anymore. I feel a lot more comfortable watching it.
Okay.
Chikara got shut down because it was being owned by some sketchy ass people. But there was a lot of a lot of companies. Unfortunately, some great people worked for them. But the grossest people tend to run wrestling companies.
Boo. Well, real quick, they changed for some weird reason the theme song. This version sucks.
Yeah. What is this about?
Also, were you not paying attention to anything that happened on screen?
No, yeah, I was paying attention.
All right.
Orange Cassidy was there with his best friend Chuck Taylor. And he gave it a thumbs up, and everyone went, "Yeah, Orange Cassidy!" And then those guys dropped their pants.
Orange blasting me.
Yo, I wish. Yo, this is so farty and not fun. Why would they get rid of the original theme?
I don't know.
I know why. No, I know exactly why.
Because it made kids crazy.
Because it was. Now, if I know anything about shitty TV executives and the difference between that pretty cool but a lot more Latin influenced theme music and this boring ass nothing like guitar centric, is that it's just a lot more American-ish. Because it's not even good rock. It's not even like fun.
No.
That is a very boring track, but it's not Latin influenced. I think that's the whole deal.
I don't know. I would someday like to talk to anyone who worked on this to see why.
Yeah, because that song slaps, and this song, again, it's not even that it's mediocre. It is downright bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like
It's just placeholder music. But real
even
quick,
less.
a bunch of like prisoners escaped, and there's now like at a museum like the Unity amulet will be yeah,
around their pants, which they will drop as soon as they see Orange Cassidy. That man just ripped a... What the fuck is happening with this hole in the door? Why does this man just create his own glory hole?
Yes, please. Okay, I have said
Yeah.
this is what will happen once you're streaming for 11 hours. I have floated the idea to Nicole of like, let's just like in our home have like a glory hole we can use, just like you and I. And she's like, why? And I'm like, it's just like a fun thing to do.
That's the invention. At home glory holes.
What the fuck is Turbine wearing?
That's everything I ever wanted. Turbine is what is the future, is like precursor Guy Fieri. And like Guy Fieri flies because Turbine fucking shredded on the half pipe in his motorcycle back in 2004.
It's like if my dad didn't know his own sense of style and was like, I'm going to start dressing like hip people do not hit people do, people like in 2003.
Holy shit, it's the Aquabats.
Whoa, they just got slime Nickelodeon style.
Oh, damn. You can't do that on television.
You can't.
Canadians taking over. Canadians taking over.
Canada
for life, baby. We got Rush. We got Trish Stratus. We got some bad animation. Well, what the fuck was that?
You're on my game.
Yo, wait. What the fuck? That was so bad.
I'm gonna punch you, lady, if you don't get off my game. Women don't play video games.
Like, we've seen video games and TV shows before. And they don't look good, but they look like you can see and go, oh, that's supposed to be a video game. That was like a bad Flash animation.
There was a Bible man who they're like, oh, I love this TV show. It's the best TV show in the world, and it was animation like that.
Was that with Willie or post Willie?
I think with Willie.
Damn. I mean, they Bible Man never had a budget, but to see like Los Luchadores have even less of a budget.
What? This has a better budget than that. There are multiple
what the fuck was that
huge
arcade
sets.
game about?
Okay, well,
Maybe, but that arcade game is like offensively bad.
okay, this could be what happened.
Like-
Maybe they thought they had the rights to something for the longest time, and they're like, oh yeah, it'll be this. It's an actual video game, and then that was pulled, and they're like, oh well, we have 3 days to get something in there.
That's very true. There's also like there
Like,
are
look at
sketchy
this
people in the
budget.
video game industry that would just be like, yeah, we'll get you an animation like in a couple weeks that looks like a video game, and then they just kind of blew them off, and then by the last minute, like, have you ever heard the story of I think it's Doom on the 3DO, like the history of how that game got ported to the 3DO? It's insanely incompetent.
Maria?
It's like it's
I'll
wild
check it
that
out.
anything got put out there. It's great. Yeah, I recommend it. Stop Skeletons from Fighting is a fun YouTube channel that like talks about video game development sometimes, and they cover that one very well.
Okay, that I'll check them out, and if they because I've been binging What Happened by Matt McMuscle.
I love What Happened. We must have talked about Mad McMuscle before.
A little bit.
The Aquabats are back.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Oh, they're too.
When I was a little man, Play-Doh came in a little can, and so did Dad Hass. Yeah, What Happened is awesome. Stop Skeletons from Fighting, because he's appeared a couple times on Matt's channel. I feel like it's a little more of a warm take, where like, where it's like it's a similar idea of like doing research on like the wild and wacky world of shady ass carny video game developers. But Stop Skeletons is a little more. It's a little more sweetie, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I think probably because Matt McMuscle's worked like in video games for like 8 years or something. So he's like,
Yeah, he was a tester for.
How do these fuckers not understand how to like?
They
Everyone
can't keep getting away with this.
like they're like, oh yeah, it's always the same exact problems that go into these terrible development strifes. And he's
Usually.
like, maybe that's why he's so negative about it, because he saw it for such a long time, and he's like, you guys know how video games are made and how bad ones come to be, but you keep doing the same shit.
I will say, like, out of all the, because YouTube is in general a very sensationalist medium, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like Matt McMuscle's is always been more fair than sensationalist.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like even I was watching him talk about the Final Fight Streetwise, the really shitty or the failed reboot of the
Sean,
Final Fight series.
I was literally last night before watching Los Luchadores, I watched that episode.
I was watching it 2 nights ago.
Damn, dude.
That's crazy. But he does like a whole playthrough where he's like being very fair of like, there are good ideas here. Like I could just sit here and tear apart the game, but there are legitimately good ideas that just enough bad ideas kind of, bled through.
because-
and Capcom being Capcom.
Because most of the time it's never that's why I think he is so fair in these takes, is it's never the developers in most cases why things went bad. It's always the publishers.
Most time, not always. There will be some developers that are like specifically being run by horrible people.
Oh, yeah.
Shouts out to Blizzard. Okay. I now understand where this episode is going and why I wish the problematic things I talked about were the problematic things I talked about.
Yay. They're like tricky little elves is what they said.
Okay. Honestly, their costumes are fucking killer.
Oh yeah.
These are some mini Estrellas,
Dude,
after my own heart.
We have to find out where this was filmed and go. That mall section, it looks so fucking cool. Probably doesn't look the same. From Fast to Mega Blast.
Yeah, this thing will sell toys. Wait, what? Oh man, put your heads together. That's how they freeze time?
Yeah.
They put their heads together and do. That's cool.
Guys, keep him like that.
Oh my god.
Don't
save
wake him up.
Save Guy Fieri.
But his water skills.
I quote Shane Torres. What did Guy Fieri ever do wrong?
What about me? Get me out of
just hang up on?
No, that was him talking like through consciousness. But they muted him.
That's so fucked. This man is. Have you ever seen what's the Metallica music video? The Please God Wake Me, close my birthday diary for. I can't think of the name of this song, and I thought that would help.
I thought you were gonna talk about that movie where the guy's on the operating table and he, he's like,
yeah.
I never want to see that movie.
Short story. I think, it did also become a movie. And I never read the original. I never saw the movie. I just read the Stephen King story he was inspired by, where instead of crying a single tear, a man is trapped inside of his own mind. He is alive, but he cannot convey it. Mm-hmm. And he's about to be autopsied open until a single tear comes out of his eyes. And that's how they know, like, oh shit, he's alive. Stop cutting. And Stephen King saw that and was like, you know what? What if it's that story, but instead he just gets a big old boner? And you know what, Stephen King? Thank you, as always, for your bonerific horror storytelling.
This shit's nuts, man.
James, do you think you could pop a boner if it meant saving your life?
Yeah, I could pop a boner. Like, technically, I don't know if I could not pop a boner to save my life. I was just always so horny.
Oh, yeah.
Especially
like
if,
that dog.
hey, James, don't get a boner right now. I'd have to, I might start getting a boner.
As soon as you tell me don't get a boner, I'm getting a boner.
I was afraid I would get a
promise
boner
you.
on stream while working out because when I'm in those bikini bottoms, I feel very sexy.
The friction, you should. Mr. Cum Gutters 2023.
I showed him.
Let him know. Oh my gosh. James, they put Los Lobos in the silly glasses.
Uh-huh.
And they're gonna put him on the news with the silly glasses. No. It's over for this whole man's career. He's gonna have to go to WCW.
Hey, it's back on.
He's gonna have to wrestle.
WCW.
He's gonna have to wrestle Mike Awesome, but only as that 70s guy. Which, if you knew anything about Mike Awesome before he became that 70s guy, that sucks.
Yeah, before when he almost killed
Murdered.
Shaggy Two Dope.
Hell yeah. It's an awesome look, but the Shaggy didn't die, and it's a great looking spot.
It's scary.
Scary as hell. I mean, is it? I don't know if it's fair to compare. 'Cause
Sean-
I'm thinking like that. No, I'm thinking specifically about the spot we saw last week with I almost called him M-Dog, Son of Havoc, and Mr. Cisco.
I rewatched that with Nicole. I was like, you need to watch this one specific spot, which is when Angelico just jumped the fuck.
It's a great spot.
And Sean, let's also try to focus it at least a little bit on this.
That's fair.
Pretty cool stuff happening. Right, Sean?
No, this is pretty neat. He is not selling this beatdown at all.
As he shouldn't.
This one's for you.
He's too powerful.
This one's for you, speed boy.
What? Wait, what? Oh, he put in some science into the gauntlet of Los Lobos to slow them down.
Hell yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh, wait, I totally forgot about this.
Wait, what is this? Did they just merge?
Into one giant man.
Who is just really a normal sized man?
No, he's
comparatively?
giant.
Oh, okay.
You see Lobo. Lobo's a pretty big guy. He
Okay. Yeah.
towers over Lobo.
He's got some Luke Gallows size. Not quite a Kevin Nash, but he's up there.
Is Kevin Nash Razor? Or is he Diesel?
No, that's Scott Hall. He's Diesel.
Okay.
But Razor size. Who's a big guy. Razor's a big guy.
Our friend MC Deep was in town, and he was like, "Yeah, guys, this I've been working out. This is the year that I said to myself, I'm getting Diesel." And he said that clearly. He says that right away to Nicole and I, and as if he doesn't know us. And we are going to reference that throughout the entire weekend he's here. And we went to Quake Collectible, and I was like, oh, man, maybe we could get a Kevin Nash. Maybe we can find a Kevin Nash figure. And Nicole goes, why? And I go, he's Diesel.
For life. I always think, did you used to say, I feel like Diesel, I wonder if this was just like a Western New York turn of phrase, but like the mid-aughts, like, so nothing to do with Kevin Nash. Diesel was such like a real slang for everything. You know how certain things just like everything, I can't think of another example of like, but it means cool, but it also means like everything. Like, yo, you see those new Jinko jeans that I've been wearing? Yo, those shit's Diesel as hell. Yo, you hear that new Limp Bizkit album? That shit's so Diesel.
I've only heard it in the terms of the actual Diesel jeans, and then I think it was big on Jersey Shore, maybe?
I mean, this would have been, I'm thinking, I feel like Diesel was going around for me 04, 07.
No,
was the prime Diesel years.
And then the only other time, like, it started getting in my lexicon because Jeffrey the dumbass on HeadGum, he would just say Diesel. And I think it's funny.
I mean, it's funny, because especially just because I think, like, again, after 07, everyone was like, this sucks. Let's just use different words.
Let's just use Diesel.
Yo, that shit's so Diesel. Yo, you see the way my stepmom's titties were falling out of her dress? Fucking Diesel as hell.
Oh, yeah.
It was so trashy. Like, there was nothing... You never heard someone say Diesel and thought like, oh, that person's going to a good college. Like, that was very trashy slang.
Oh, dang. She just learned how to toss a freak, stuffy, bald head.
I mean, she's got no wrist control, though. Like,
She doesn't need to control. She doesn't need to control the wrist. She'll just
always
snap
need to control
it.
the wrist.
She'll just snap it, and that's all she needs to do.
Is anyone gonna save Turbine?
No, they're doing
Save
it right
Turbine. Okay.
Yeah,
I
see,
need Turbine saved. He's
Laurent-
so Diesel.
Laurent is saying, "Do we have to?"
All right, do it.
Yes.
No, Sean.
Diesel
no.
must ride. I just called Turbine Diesel.
Do it.
Guys, Diesel Turbine must ride so that Diesel Guy Fieri can fly. And I can't, this point can never be understated.
More peace and quiet in my whole life.
Oh man, he just starts humping him, and he starts
Yeah, I hope
screaming,
so.
"We're fucking you, Laurent. We're fucking you." That's from the movie we did a watch along of.
I'm the ace. I'm the master. Ain't nobody faster. First order of business.
Oh shit, he rhymes?
200 horses,
Yeah, man, he's like me.
500 miles an hour. I could definitely blow the.
Do you think if you got into a rap battle against Turbine for your life, could you survive?
He has so freestyle rapping episode done. Freestyle
let's say it's
rapping
not free. Okay.
is mainly it's I believe 90% confidence.
Yeah, I buy that.
Because it's so cringy to me of like, especially like someone who looks like Turbine, you should not be doing any sort of rapping. So once he starts trying to freestyle battle rap me, I'm like, no. And I would just see him and I'd be like, ugh. And I guess all I would have to do is like a good 2 bars and it would be better than anything he'd do. I could also just be like, look at this fucker. And people would be like, yo!
You don't say anything else. You have 4 words. Look at this fucker.
Uh-huh.
Everyone's like, agree. You know what? Good point. We're putting the Diesel jeans away.
This dude couldn't fuck a corpse.
That's a great smile. I'm really glad this guy couldn't. Did you say this man could not fuck a corpse?
No, I'm saying to like that's my diss. Like this dude's such a virgin, he can't even get with a corpse. He says, "I'll prove it to you, man."
James, that might be the most juggalo thing I've ever heard you say.
We're 11 hours in, man.
I love it.
In the 11th hour, I become juggalo.
Yeah. That's the twist. That's the twist for all of you fucking beautiful degenerates out there. This has been a Juggalo podcast the whole time. We've never stopped shuffling the deck.
Okay, I got it.
Whoop and also whoop.
I got this. It's
Yeah.
Turbine is a virgin, of course. Sucks with the ladies, can't even fuck a corpse. Something along those lines.
I'll buy that. And
All right.
then I come in with my ex is my homie.
R2 just said, "We're not sorry that we tricked you." Which is a reference to a ICP song that makes me cry every time. When I'm sorry that we tricked you. All right, I need to get a drink of water, and then we'll be back for this final episode.
And we will not trick you. We will be right back.
There was R2 when we were recording Formulaic. R2, someone was like, how does everyone know Bugmain? Which I thought we were talking about Henry, and I thought she was going to be like, how does everyone know who this Butter is? And I was like, don't you know who Butter is, the cat?
Wait, who is Bugmain?
Bugmain is, I am aware of him is because he was a somewhat frequent guest on the Doughboys and is friends with Mike Mitchell. And he then became like, he started this thing called BugCon and got a cult following. So he's just like this weirdo.
Okay. Which is like, I don't know, I kind of feel like that's like Chef Kevin in some ways, right?
No, this man is more, he's very, very divisive. Like people either love him or hate him. Whereas people are like, well, we understand the character of Chef Kevin.
Yeah, Chef Kevin's kind of like a sweetie, I feel like, deep down. Like, it's hard to not root for Chef Kevin.
All right. One last episode. And then, you want to know what? I might go into the 13th hour, and I might stream a little more Gladiator Begins, because R2 said, you're still streaming, you're still left on Gladiator Begins. I'm like, I'm not switching it to just chatting. No, we're still playing.
I do just chatting streams.
Oh, but I'm not. I'd have to like go in and change it, then change it to music, then change it to podcasting, change it to watch-alongs, change it to wrestling, Los Luchadores.
That's fair. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. I want to work.
What happens now? The final episode is Los Luchadores, the Mask of Diablo Azul.
Are we back online?
Yeah. Oh no, we've been online.
Oh, okay. Sorry, chat. I was silent for a long time.
Oh, wowzers.
But hey, we're about to start up a brand new episode of Los Luchadores, the Mask of Diablo Azul. This is the Blue Demon guy, right?
Yes.
It's not actually Blue Demon. It's just a guy very much inspired by Blue Demon Jr.
Yeah, because it's a blue devil or blue demon, blue devil.
Mm-hmm. Well, hold on now. According to 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons, demons and devils are very different creatures. All right,
just the name.
I'm just saying you better check your warlock class before you go around saying you're a demon or a devil. I mean, what, are you going to shoot Eldritch Blast with a demon familiar? That's okay. All right then. Warlocks, am I right? Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm going to find just a heavy-ass book and beat you with a bludgeoning object.
Yeah, that's why we're recording remotely.
All right.
Let's fucking go, daddy-o.
Then I'll throw butter at you, like cloth.
The cat?
Yeah, because that'll be like 5d8 of slicing
cat
damage. No, she's sharp, man.
Oh, man. Well,
Slashing damage? Yeah, that's what I should have said.
Yeah, I think that's right. I'm looking up the cast now, and I don't know who this dude is, but he's huge.
All right.
Someone from this episode is, what's his face? The Frankenstein creature from the Addams Family. I forgot his name.
That Lurch?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You ready?
Yes.
All right. We're playing in 5. Remember, this is Los Luchadores, the Mask of Diablo Azul. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Man, the music is... Oh, you look at that cum. Hey, are you gonna be giving me a facial with all that drippy cum?
I need all the help I can get.
How can you tell which is James's favorite Saturday morning live-action TV series? Oh, look at that bowl of cum.
Oh yeah, you're making us a mold of our faces? Oh yeah, with that big old bowl of cum?
Wait, why is he taking their mask? I don't like this. I don't like that they're taking their mask off for anything.
They need
Good as the person who wears it.
to make up new masks. So he's dripping his cum on him.
Okay, it better be. I don't want that. If you're gonna jump your cum on me, I better get a new mask out of it. That's all I gotta say.
Ramon's Mask Shop. Diablo Azul.
Oh, they're stealing. Oh, this is a very wrestling episode.
Mm-hmm.
They're stealing masks?
Yeah.
I can't believe it. Los Luchadores.
Los Luchadores, the faceless Doris.
I keep referencing the Mucha Lucha theme song, aren't I?
I don't know. I've never seen that show.
Yo, that's Lurch, baby.
Take what I have.
I don't want what you have. Oh, shoot, I need subtitles on.
Oh, yeah. Get him. Get him.
It's no money.
It's a mask, bitch.
Fool. You fool.
I can get you some money.
Oh, no, it's a ring. A mask of the finger.
Yes. I thought he said there was an old clock in there. You dumb bitch.
No, he said old cock. He has a very elderly penis.
Oh, dang, that's what makes the cummies.
Yes, that's why the cum in the bowl was so dusty.
Yo, I got that dusty cum. I like a lusty rum.
I would pay so much for an LL Cool J cameo where he just drops, I've got that dusty cum. Wait, why does this mask? Oh, this is like a hidden mask he had in his safe that you should not put on, or else it's gonna turn you into fucking Dr. Manhattan with the blue penis.
See, told you, he's Blue Demon Jr.
He is serving ammo, but he's Blue Demon Jr., but he's doing it a la like Pentagon Jr., where he's got to serve ammo.
The only person I serve is your freak ass, all right? With these hot rhymes. Let me freestyle battle you right now, Sean.
Okay, would you like me to start, or would you like to begin?
I'll begin, because I'll crush you so hard you'll leave the stream.
All right, so that's why you want to go first?
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. You go ahead.
Look at this fool. His name is Sean.
Hi.
He likes to eat Long Johns.
That's true. They're tasty and warm.
He goes to donut shops every day, and he sees the clerk, and then he says, hey, he knows him by name. First, that is. Not
It's
last.
Clint.
That's presumptuous. Ha ha ha.
I thought it was Vasquez, but I realized that was someone else who was working there, and I'm like, I better stop calling him Clint Vasquez. It was a fun misunderstanding.
And when they don't have the donuts he likes, he goes out back and eats from the trash.
That's also true.
No, I got it.
Is there more?
No, that's it. Leave
Good rap.
stream.
Good
Because you're so
freestyle.
sad.
Okay. Well, thanks for having me. I guess I'll plug stuff now.
No, don't leave, sir.
Oh, would you like me to rap battle you?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. James, I'm gonna fuck your face with a 10-inch dildo. I'm gonna call it ace. Romero, baby, I'm taking a bite out of crime like your arm was made of Valentine. Chocolate candy, I'm so dandy. Motherfuckers get on their handstandies when they see me walk by. They turn that evil eye because I'm a bad bitch and my pussy's wet.
Damn, Sean, when did you get so confident? See, that's a callback to our previous discussion.
Yeah, it was a way of like complimenting me without complimenting me.
Yeah, I mean, that was good.
It was confident.
Yes, it was
Thank you.
competent.
It was confident and mildly competent.
That's a
There's also-
mashup of those two words, confident.
Confident.
Yeah.
It's also if you have confidence from Compton.
Oh man, he's telling him, the mask was stolen. It's now a legend. His power is real, and my family has studied the power for generations.
And now his skin is blue, and he's gonna multiply himself and has sex with his wife with his clones.
See, that's another, like, I wish I could multiple man like that dude, just so, Nicole and I could get sexual.
But you have to, that's the only way you can get. You phrase it in a way that's like, that's the only way you can get sexual with Nicole now is if you multiply man yourself.
Yeah. And Nicole's like, hey,
running out of kinks.
The only person I'd ever cheat on Nicole with is like 30-year-old Nicole from the future.
Of course. I think we've talked about this.
Or like 40-year-old Nicole. I'd be like, va-va-voo.
Ha wa 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 wa.
She'd go, oh, I'm going through menopause, like when she's like 55. Oh, I'm going through menopause and I've never been hornier because that's something that sometimes happens.
There you are, little buddy.
The only
This
thing,
thing that sometimes happens is happening right now.
the only
Ding,
thing,
ding, 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 ding.
the only thing that can cool me down for my hot flashes is your cold ass cum, James. And I'm like, my
Ew.
cum's warm. And
Why do you have cold cum?
she's like, oh shoot, I forgot. There's a big explosion happens that turns all the cum in the world cold in the future.
It's canon.
Now it is. Dang.
I like how you started off this like whole kink fantasy based on a scene that is all about how you're not supposed to clone yourself and have sex with your wife without telling her.
Wait, is that something that happens?
Oh, I'm referencing Watchmen and Dr. Manhattan, who has a blue penis, and he clones himself to have sex with his wife while he's working in the lab, and she finds out that he did that, and she's like, "Yo, the fuck? You can't just do that."
Wait, but is he experiencing both things simultaneously?
It seemed to suggest not so much. Dr. Manhattan's weird because he does exist outside of. It's like part of him he exists outside of time, but he still has a consciousness, right?
I want to say something real quick. I love Canadian architecture, and this mall convention center area is so cool.
1, 2. I love tight roll-ups. Man, I do. Canadian architecture though is very neat. Mm-hmm. There's something just like modern enough.
Watch The Brood and watch Scanners. Oh baby.
You took another man's property.
Wait, what is the Brood?
The Brood's
Like
another.
Edge and Christian and Gangrel?
No.
Still a wrestling podcast.
It's another Cronenberg. Don't look at the ice.
Oh no.
You're looking at the ice.
Stop looking at the ice.
Hell
Oh my
yeah. God, I
God,
hate
everyone's-
this so much.
Everyone's got a blue penis today.
They also, it's such a bad job at turning blue, you can still see skin tone underneath.
Don't give in to it.
Yeah. Also, he's not
I'm the boss and you're the fool.
like this. Turbine is not behaving differently, other than his voice has changed.
Oh, wait, that's a little more blue now.
Okay, which actually kind of makes it worse. That sometimes he's more blue and sometimes he's less blue.
Dude, he looks so cool actually now.
Yeah, except for the part where his collarbone, you can clearly see his pasty skin.
Yeah, because it rubs off a little
On your shirt,
yeah.
That's not for a wrestling show. There are not enough nipples.
You can't show them, dude.
That's bullshit.
Sometimes people are nippling through their shirt. So
Which is pretty cool.
If you pause that, you can read the entire description, and it is baffling. If you listen, it was the Mostly Lovin' Lucha with Eric and Teresa from Ranger Command Power Hour. Listen to that. The intro is me just reading this off, like the gatepost of the dead.
Gatepost of
And
the doomed.
there are typos. There are just run-on sentences. So
Amazing.
I just read that as is, and at the end they were like, what the James, normally your intros don't they're absurd, but they at least you can there's a line you can follow through this. I'm like, oh no guys, that was just literally what was written on the screen for Los Luchadores.
That's what I mean by the budget of this show, where something was very mismanaged, because some things do look amazing, and then some things are trash.
So a lot of people know that I would love to live in the world of Step by Step. It seems like, well, that's not no, they're I would love to live in the world of Step by Step. It would be so great, awesome. I would also love to live in the world of Los Luchadores.
Because some of the things, like the home base stuff, amazing. That's why I think it's not that they didn't have a budget. It's that someone in budgeting didn't do a great job of like spreading it out. Or like, cause like things like their office, their home base looks so cool.
And it also feels like it will kind of like the Barbie movie of like, hey, it's at least from the trailer, hey, we live in this paradise at all times. This is a pre-9/11, pre-market crash housing recession shit, and it's always going to be that forever. And I think that's what Unity City or whatever the hell it's called is.
I think that's Canada. That's what Canada is. That's what it means to be Canadian.
Look at this cutie.
Hey, bye. Henny. Oh no, the window is electrocuted. You can't trust the windows anymore.
Can't. I've just realized that. My mic's set. What, Henry? What's up? You want to say hello?
Oh my? Why is Turbine wearing this straight up fuck me robe?
Damn.
That is a fuck me robe if I have ever seen one.
There are characters on Buffy the Vampire Slayer that wish they could look as hot as he does. In style, not personality.
There are Charlie Sheens that I can think of that wish they look as healthy as this bartender who looks like Charlie fucking Sheen.
See, like, what, like...
What's your problem?
Also, Three Ninjas, some of those movies have the feel of like, oh, wow, I wish I was sentient during these times of the 90s and an adult so I could just bask in the glory of financial stability.
Oh my gosh. Or even, because even a movie like, have you seen the Double Dragons movie?
I watched it for the first time like 2 weeks ago, but I fell asleep during it and I was pissed because I was stoned, that's why.
It's a fun stoned movie, but that just means you get to watch it even more. Like that's a movie set after the financial ruin of America, and everything is a poverty-stricken shithole, and because it was made in the 90s, still looks so much nicer than like anything we could possibly. It's a post-apocalyptic wasteland, and it looks so much more fun than anything we got going on right now.
Yeah.
Like that's like, because when you say like places I would love to live, or like, you know, false realities I would love to live in, fictional realities, that one pops into my mind, and then I'm like, oh wait, no, that's a post-apocalyptic financial ruin America, but it just looks so much nicer than our post-apocalyptic financial nightmare of America.
Well, I mean,
Not fair.
it's not post-apocalyptic in it's just like a ruined America. But
It borders post-apocalyptic. They were like, because the earthquakes destroyed so much things. Like, there's a lot of natural disasters, like that just like really fucked up, not just financially, but like actually fucked up the geography of it all.
Wait, no, I'm saying our current state.
Oh, yeah, we're getting there. Oh, okay, yeah, that's true. We have not had.
I guess like
we
the
have not had our
pandemic,
cool.
kind of.
It's up there.
Three Ninjas, High Noon at Mega Mountain. I wish I could just I wish I could just work for that park. Oh my God.
James, you're gonna hate me saying this, but you don't want to work at that park, and I'll give you 2 words why you do not want to. Hulk fucking Hogan.
Oh dang! I thought you were gonna say Tommy Dragon or whatever the hell his name was.
Yeah, whatever his name was, I forgot what it was. But it means you have to work for Hulk Hogan, whose #1 rule is do not talk about how bald I am. I beg of you.
I don't think
whatever you do, I have hair.
I don't think Dave Dragon was like that though.
No one thought Hulk Hogan was like that until we all saw how racist he was while he had sex.
No, I think Dave Dragon is much better.
You don't think Dave Dragon downs a plate of sushi, feels like a pig, and then sleeps with his best friend's wife on camera while using racial slurs? I think that's Dave Dragon to a T. I don't know.
No,
I don't trust Dave Dragon. I'm sorry.
Oh dang! Look at that pile of ground mush moving.
Nice. You know what it is? That's part of like growing up. Obviously, I did not grow up in the Hulk Hogan generation.
Yeah, you did. Because it's still the Hulk Hogan generation, baby.
I hate you so much for saying that.
Yes, we did. We grew up. I mean, you might not have been watching wrestling, but we grew up in the Hulk Hogan. At least, like, The 90s, yeah, that, and even for me, as a child, I knew I did not have any interest in wrestling, but I knew who Hulk Hogan was, and when he was on screen on a movie, I loved every moment of it.
Okay, I did a little bit too, but I think it's hard because I have to I'm trying to hit my old memories, but I feel like even then I could tell Hogan. Also, I didn't like bad guys, and Hogan was always a bad guy in WCW, so I was always I like Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock, and even in WCW Sting, who was an older guy but was really cool. Those felt like that's who I care about. That's what's happening now. That's more as a child, as a very young. I don't even know wrestling is predetermined yet. That's my generation. I have a lot more nostalgia for Stone Cold. And even, I guess, John Cena, because I was alive. Where, I don't really have any, fond memories of Hulk Hogan, because he was always an evil Hollywood bastard.
Hulk Brogan.
Yeah. Also, he's a piece of shit, and he ruined my favorite company. Leave TNA alone.
Oh, I
2014 Hulk Hogan.
I thought your favorite company was Nabisco.
I know you're in there.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I forgot. I love how they just speak their mind and they don't really care what you woke millennial. Nabisco sucks, right?
No, Nabisco's just a cookie company.
Oh, okay.
I was just throwing out a company that, why would that be your favorite company?
Wait, I thought, didn't Nabisco was hey man, we sure do love that 45. We think he's swell.
I don't think so.
Okay, I could be wrong. Nabisco implosion. Is this a food?
Don't look at the eyes.
Oh no, shit! A couple of last week, a Nabisco factory in Jersey imploded.
You could have just let me say a dumb thing, You gotta bring darkness into it. Say hey guys, I really love this Three Ninjas movie. I'd love to work at the amusement park that's located technically in Denver, but they say it's located right on the sea.
Yeah, instead I'm Hulk Hogan is a racist. Also, Nabisco is going through some trials and tribulations.
Also, again, not talking about in universe wouldn't be Hulk Hogan, it'd be Dave Dragon.
Dave Dragon is Hulk Hogan. That's the mystique of Hulk Hogan. All of his contracts, all of his characters are secretly named Hulk Hogan.
No. All right, Turbine just won. Sorry, we're not taught I'm
sorry. This is either the best or the worst podcast we've ever done.
I think people, we're at least talking about shit,
Yeah.
How did we end up here?
Tornadoes.
It's a long story.
Well, you got Blue Mast, and then,
Yeah, they have to fight him in the graveyard. The cult powers, I don't know. I feel like cult Ray Vision is always a little cheeky, a little too cheeky.
Cult Ray Vision?
He was holding his hands over someone and then they would turn into a cultist wearing a robe all of a sudden. Yeah, it's not even mind control. It's the fact that they are suddenly wearing the costume even. That's, I don't know. You could have done a cool eye thing, and then we would have got to see Sarah Carter act some more, as opposed to one frame she's Sarah Carter, Sarah Carter. The next frame she has a hood on. We don't even see that cool mind control. No. Whoa. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see what you're saying. I can see what you're playing too. Nintendo 64.
Da 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 da. Wop. Bip bop boop. Baby bop boop.
Man, Nintendo 64 has consistently not a lot of good games.
They are consistently very inconsistent. They don't have a lot of games, period. That's the problem. But the games they do, that's... I don't know. I think when Nintendo nails a game, though, they nail a game.
Yeah. I think the only ones that I want to ever go back and play... Kirby 64.
Always. That game feels so good to play still.
Paper Mario.
Oh, hell yeah.
And that's it.
The wrestling games, I know you weren't a wrestling head, and you probably don't have a lot. The Aki wrestling games are still some of the best game feel wrestling games out there, bar none. Like they feel so good, and the fact that they range from WWF to WCW to Japan. Like they're the Virtual Pro Japan, the Virtual Pro Wrestling series that were released only in Japan, but have all these Japanese pro wrestlers that were like fucking Masawa, baby. Great Sasuke.
Masato from Neon Genesis, you say?
No, I haven't finished that show because it makes me very sad.
And it also just sucks.
What?
Stop talking about Neon Genesis, guys. Is chat blowing up saying
How much we love Neon Genesis.
Guys, that's it.
That's Los Luchadores. And also me making James sad.
And just, I guess I'm going to play a little bit of Gladiator Begins for 40 minutes, and then that's it.
Let's fucking go.
Hey, guys, patreon.com/MLM pod. Get $5 a month. You get a lot of stuff. Lil Corey and me talking, Nicole and I talking. And then if you're a $10 patron, you might get monthly exclusive content on top of that weekly. And sometimes it's like Nicole and me talking to Sean and etc. And you get shout outs on every single free feed podcast. So let's begin with those, starting with Steve F., Eric Berry of Ranger Command Power Hour, Alex Z, the Waz. Or actually say some shit in the middle.
Okay, I got
Orion, he's a rapper, or formerly a rapper, Defo.
Blue Penis.
Jordan B, the Chaos Witch.
Blue Penis.
Joshua, my Bickle.
Great Bickle, great Blue Penis. I don't like this one. I picked bad words. I did not do good this week.
Bickle, that sounds like a blue pickle. Oh, a.k.a.
like a
blue
penis.
penis.
We can't escape the blue penises.
Steve Barnes, Sweet Child of Time. You want to know how a child is made?
How is a child made?
Just like a penis getting squeezed by a vagina real hard and it turns blue. My mom, guess what? I came sliding out of her and I had a blue penis because I almost died.
What have we done? What have we done?
Of course, BFF, and you know what that means? Blue fucking
Blue
Frank.
penis. Yep.
That fed. Hey guys, guess what? That fed probably has blue balls once or twice in his life, and that means he's got that blue dick.
Gotta get that blue dick
God.
instead. Put your blue balls at home. Pick up a blue penis only at Home Depot.
I once told this next person, I said, yo, man, you ever seen that Avatar? And he says, oh, yeah, I saw that. I was like, man, I love their blue penises. It's core winning, twitch.tv/.
Oh, we love blue penis. Oh, we love blue penis.
And then finally, brand new $10 patron. You know him, you love him, from a podcast that is constantly talking about romance. And romance, you want to know what that leads to? A blue penis. It's the Rom Complex. It's R2 Shelby, too.
Blue penis.
And, you know, shout out to new patron, the fourth bro. Blue patron.
Penis.
The fourth bro. Guess what? The fifth bro. At one in five bros has a blue penis.
That's science, baby, and statistics. And I've been Sean.
And you know that fourth bro, he's got that pink ass penis. I'm James.
This has been Sweaty Time Pro Wrestling, Los Luchadores, aka Chaos Stream.
Yeah. Also, I have no idea what the fourth bro's penis looks like.
No, neither do I.
Yeah, it could be pink. I don't know.
Shouts out to all the blue penises out there. We love you. Dr. Manhattan, go fuck yourself.
I think that's the only blue penis because Snurfs canonically have pink penises.
Snurfs?
Yeah, it just looks like it looks like
Snurfs
like my
are
penis. Yeah.
Smurfs are the Target brand Smurfs.
At least that's
we
how
can't afford Smurfs. We have Snurfs.
That's how I have all my Rule 34 Smurf stuff commissioned. I'm like, hey, have it. Here's a picture of my penis. Their penises better look like mine going into Smurfette. And Smurfette's vagina, guess what? It looks exactly like Trinity St.
penis.
Clair. Nope. Porn star Trinity St. Clair. Guys,
Not Trinity St. Clair's vagina, just Trinity St. Clair's body,
Yep.
her entire person. That's Smurfette's vagina.
Her silhouette. I
Yes.
took a picture of her, cut out just that, made it a PNG, and then just like overlaid darkness and said her vagina better look like this or I'm not paying you.
Yeah.
I could have AI make this, okay?
Walk up to an artist friend today and let them know I could make it. I can pay an AI to make this, and then get fucked.
See you guys. Bye.
Love you.